Karibu customer.
People are now wondering, na nimefinya podcast gani hiyo? Am I lost?
This new year we just began with problems. What's this now?
The real one. Welcome to the Vineyard podcast, your weekly dose of fun, laughter, banter, and a whole lot of realness. But you see, it's the Kenyan nasty.
It's the
karibu ndani, karibu customer, karibu
beba.
Mendo peko unajua shida kitanda. That line I was
na kunguni.
Dawa mendo dawa kunguni, nunua customer kitanda unalala peke yako. Dawa mendo dawa kunguni. Shida ni wewe unajua peke yako.
Hadi shida ni wewe unajua peke yako.
Oh my goodness. How you guys mnaendelea vipi?
Salama.
Kabisa.
Well kept, we are good, we are flourishing, thriving, all the good stuff.
Thank you for burning the midnight oil, guys. As you can see, these people.
Ni mapenzi tu ya Mungu na ya podcast. Yes, in that order. Yes.
Let me ask, what's one Kenyan thing you absolutely love? Maybe I can start. For me, I love how our adverts are just ours. You know,
actually, if you send it to somebody from other,
I'm not sure whether you guys remember this one. Ilya, Mom, I want to become a rapper.
Lapper? Nonsense.
Hii maneno usanii. Is that only in Kenya?
Yeah.
It is. It's a take you and your silly gifts.
Yes.
Pack it.
Even if you
want to become a doctor,
go have a degree for a doctor first.
Yes.
Become a rapper.
Then you can do it on the side. It can't be a career. Usanii is not a career.
Oh my gosh. But I think there's some that still take their word till date. You remember the cows one? It has come to our attention. After there are several fraudulent claims.
What else is doing near TV?
The cows, yes.
It's
it was
maziwa sio maziwa. Maziwa ni
Ilara.
Sikumbuki, but it was for one of the milk
big brands.
Big brands of milk, and cows are speaking in our languages.
You're my sweetie.
Hey, my sugar. Ooh, my baby.
My lover.
So let me.
So honey, let me hold you. Let me love you forever.
Hey. Oh yes.
Hey.
Man.
We enjoyed. Okay, I'm singing now. Even my microphone is dancing with me.
I'm telling you. Readjust. Hiyo ni yako.
The question was, what's one Kenyan thing that you absolutely love? For me, it was the adverts that we make.
I can go next. I think because you've said that. For me, okay, especially back in the day, it's Kenyan shows. Tahidi High.
Inspector Mwala.
Hapo 7:30. Actually Monday Inspector Mwala, Tuesday Tahidi High, Wednesday Machachari. Thursday Papa Shirandula. May he rest in peace. And then Friday, I can't remember what was on Friday.
Yes,
was there anything for Friday?
There
was no kipindi for.
used to come, but I don't remember.
Hizo sasa. Yani all Kenyans were behind their screen. Watching Ngangalito.
Hey, where did he go? But anyway,
I don't know. Amilina. Oh, I loved her so much. Yeah. The things that, like the true Kenyan spirit. Yeah, spirit.
It was fantastic. It really was.
You hata uwezi watch na mtu wa diaspora because you know they're just Kenyan jokes, Kenyan slangs, just the way we speak. That's just so native and true to who we are. That's why sometimes I even feel, okay, you can take this way you want, like it's so important for us to learn Kiswahili.
True.
And like even if you go to like a British system school, because can you imagine not being able to assimilate with just the Kenyan spirit? Like where's you watch Inspector Mala na Papa Shanda ucheke because
you can't understand.
Yeah, you can't understand.
You can't.
And you're Kenyan, completely born and bred, but maybe like your journey of education has completely exposed you to Europe.
Yeah.
And it's also a take that I absolutely support. For instance, you know, I'm a very big fan of Nigerian movies, yeah?
Yes.
One of the things that draws me there is the authenticity that's there.
Yeah.
You'll find that they're speaking pidgin.
Yes.
In their English. They don't care whether you who's listening from abroad
understand
or not. You will have to just catch it.
Yeah.
At this point, I even know what some of the words mean because I really got passionate. And I really hope we get to a point where as Kenyans, even our shows, and I think nowadays we're really trying where we speak our Kiswahili and our slang. Whoever is watching and listen, they will have to learn it.
They just have to learn.
that we are appreciating what we're speaking, and we're not speaking it as we are twanging it.
Yes, the way we
speak it.
Yes,
that's how we are speaking. So I really do support that, and I really like that about our country.
Yeah, I love it. Our shows, top really like top tier. And squeeze, even the productions have gotten better, because when you see like watu kama kina Feel It, and the kind of movies that we are now releasing, still very true. Like I love Butita's series, Anastoto. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I don't watch TV anymore. Njoro wa Uba. Those kinds of things. Yeah, kina Makoha inaitwa aje Hula Balu. Hula Balu Este.
Mbona mfikira vionja mahakamani mkisema
afasali
mninyonga.
It's also really cool. There's something that I think Maisha Magic also does. They really have nice Kenyan productions. Like every week we have to watch a movie at a certain time. Kenyan movie.
Wow.
That's nice.
And they have such wonderful lessons. They are so us. I love it. Well, a lot of it is in English. I really do hope that we can now mix in our languages inside it. But it's really, really good. And you see that we've really come a wrong way.
A wrong way.
The Kenyan
you
news
see?
coming out.
Don't apologize. That is who you are.
I'm not even apologizing. Come a wrong way.
That I'm apologizing for.
Sorry. No. Why am I sorry? In fact, I'm not sorry.
It's a lie.
It's also one of the Kenyan things we actually like to
national treasure.
I'm telling you, he's a national treasure. That
Ding, ding, ding.
Quack, 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 quack.
So the characters that Kenya produces is
Yes.
absolutely
Our vines, our comedians.
Crazy Kenya.
Imagine, these guys just come out with very weird things, and they think that we can relate to them because they're so timely.
Yeah.
Love it.
There's a day Njugush was doing foods from other places. I laughed. Kambia Wakamba, membe sio chakula.
Not a dull day in the
Not a
streets.
dull day in this country. Honestly.
Man.
One thing, I think I have two things that come to mind that I love about Kenya. The first one is the fact that we can make fun out of everything.
Yes.
True.
We laugh about every situation. We have memes. It's like there are people who are constantly ever waiting. Ikifanyika tu hivi. We already have memes that have come out.
Instant.
Compose yourself.
I know it's getting hot here.
Hata processing hazijaisha. Mutuse ametrend.
Everybody's already using kumbavu zangu.
Kumbavu zangu.
You know, the fact that we are able to do this as a country and just make jest out of situations, because I mean, some of the things that happen in this country can make you just have a
Hey, you can die,
drowning.
but we know how to laugh at everything.
We know how to laugh our
That's why
problems
we are still
out of our
okay. We are
problems, you know?
surviving.
So that's one thing. And the other thing, this is probably borrowed from my previous from the previous episode. Our land is beautiful.
Absolutely. For sure. Hands down.
Our land is so
Tembea Kenya, guys.
rich. You travel this country and you cannot stop but just be in awe. You look at the breathtaking nature, the expanses of land. You look at the gems that we have. My God, I'm ever in awe.
Ever.
Whenever we're traveling and I'm looking outside, I'm just like, my goodness, God, you are showing off when you're creating our country. I really love it. The diversity of the people, beautiful. I really love that about our country. I really do. I love that so much.
Oof. Oh, I felt so nice speaking about our
Right?
country.
Just be about
If
the
you're
nice
looking
things of
for a
the country.
destination, Kenya.
Come. If you have international
Tembea
audience,
Kenya.
you won't regret.
And just as you're speaking, maybe sorry, one thing I can pick. What's that one thing that in times to come you'll wish to see it remain the same way? Because there are things, it's a world that changes also often. What's one thing about Kenya you'll wish in 10 years, if this were to just remain like this? Oh my goodness, I'll be so happy. Let me start. Ni kama hii episode ilikuwa yangu.
Clearly for you to
And I know most people will come at me, but the matatu culture, I know most people will be like, we need to, but me, there's just something. Yeah. That's madness.
The rudeness of Matangas. Wewe sister.
Gari ya kununuliwa
Just that we see, ati there was a guy who said he'd gone together with his girlfriend and they'd bought apples. And then
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, letani
Where? Wow. Matatu culture actually is just so us.
I know economically speaking, it doesn't make sense to want it to remain the same.
Yes.
But oh my goodness, just a snippet of. I think Nairobi without matatus, it will be functional absolutely, but
Yeah.
it will be a bit dull.
Yeah.
It will be a bit
CBD
Bora tu
without
watengeneze tabia yake. Hii maneno ya
Kidogo
kukol
tu.
watu na
True.
kushikashika watu, hiyo tu, if they
But
rectify
everything
that,
else?
everything else, I think it's okay.
I think it's something that, and I saw the other day Safaricom, South Africa was trying to mimic
Safaricom na South Africa.
ndio wanipatie nikuwe brand ambassador new year.
tunaweza vaa machieno Safaricom because sponsor something.
I was seeing AC was trying to actually try and copy the Matwana culture we have in Kenya because how to ni yellow line. So they're trying to make the nganyas, they're trying to make all those things, but for me
to add a bit more
sijui
life.
lakini hiyo matatu imeniingia.
You
Nenda
love
Nakuru
it.
na boeka na kwa guy huko tu ni guy. Tukai square hapo nyuma.
That's what you want. Mataru.
Oh my God.
I think for me it's okay, this may sound a bit, I don't know how. You see the way when we're going to Samburu, how we drove when we reached a certain point, I think it was Rumuruti. We were just not seeing buildings.
Yeah.
The way we have parts of Kenya which are still not yet developed. I know again that may be a bit backward and retrogressive,
Password.
but nimesema password.
Ukisema backward, the accent ukumbuka
Password.
password.
Yeah, so just having us maintain our indigenous areas, for lack of a better
Very true.
word, to just be that.
The conservancy.
Yes, have those spaces, still have Karura. Kwanza Karura is in the city, still have Arboretum, still have Diani Beach be as clean as it is right now. Do you remember how it was? The beach was
the white
pristine, clean. You don't need to fly to Maldives or Bora Bora to have an experience of a clean, beautiful beach and like crystal clear water. Just have those places which we can run away and escape the city preserved.
singing
Like,
na dingi
exactly. I don't want Atina when we're in our 70s. Now everywhere is looking like Nairobi. Buildings,
be an
development,
injustice,
malls,
actually.
blah, blah, blah. Like, can we just preserve shags and those places to just be that?
I
We
absolutely
don't
love
have
that.
to
Yeah.
develop everywhere.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I think mine was also kind of like in line with the same thing. It was about preserving what we have. I think our land is so rich.
Very
Yeah.
true.
We need to preserve that because with the way things are moving, you find that nowadays people are being paid to, I don't know, have license. I don't know what they're calling it. Have license to be able to pollute the world and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
To buy carbon,
buy
carbon
yes,
credits.
carbon credits.
That's your
yeah.
You know?
your pollution is being diluted by someone
by
else's
someone
else's
conservancy.
conservation
yes.
efforts. So I'm just saying that I really, really hope that Kenya continues to conserve what we already have. That we are not so driven with exploiting that we destroy what we have. But even if we get to a point where we need to extract something, that in its place we start developing. What is it called? We start growing and nurturing. A simulation of the same.
Like
Kind of
Singapore,
like
how
to
you're
re-
trying to
to,
be
you
green
know-
in
Yes.
everything you're doing.
Exactly.
I
And
see
if
what
you're
you're
doing
saying.
if you're doing any development and projects, you are not interfering with nature. You're not making nature move for you. You're moving for nature.
Absolutely.
Nature. You're making a.
You're becoming part of it.
You're becoming part of it. You're not destroying it. That's what I hope for it. Because then again, I would think and I would hope that there'll come a time where people in probably remote spaces who don't have electricity yet will be able to have it, but it'll not be at the cost of our land. It'll not be at the cost of our nature. That the
get what you're
conveniences we
saying.
experience will be there, but not at the
At such a
expense
cost.
Yes.
of what the Lord has given us.
Yes.
The beauty of our land, we still maintain it. And the final thing is that we maintain our joy. We maintain our happiness, honestly.
Our laughter, laughing
Our
at
laughter.
everything and nothing all
Yes,
together.
that we just maintain and retain that. I know there's so many things that want to rob us off of that joy and all
Yeah.
of that, but that we still are adamant at holding on to our happiness, that we still hold on to the laughter that we have. I really, really hope that we can hang on to that.
Beautiful.
Come on. To all the architects out there, the
Eh.
ball is now in your court.
In your court.
And I like what you said as we're closing. And I think we can, because when we went to Samburu, we discovered how the Maasais have learnt the art of living with whatever is around them. So, hauniulisi sikulisi, zebra endelea, elephant you continue. There's that. I think there's a way, if we can learn from our history, we can find of ways of how did they manage to actually maintain those spaces.
And they did.
And they without skizo nasenga human kwani kitambo walikuwa nafanya nini? There was no hakuwa na lions as
the way we are
elephants, but they still managed to live with animals and preserve nature. And these people are using firewood, mind you, but forests were still flourishing. Sisi tunatumia gas lakini tunakata miti. I'm wondering actually, why are we doing this? But as we close, in short, what's that one place in Kenya that you went, you're like, oh my goodness, I want to come back here?
Just one place?
Okay.
That's a tough. That's
or what an array of places you've gone, you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
The camera does not do this
Not do this justice. For me, it's definitely cliche, but it's Masai Mara. Oh my God. Guys, please, one way or another, save your coins and just go to Masai Mara. There's something so distinctly, breathtakingly beautiful about the Mara. Oh my God, it's beautiful doing the game drives and just experiencing that. I don't know why you've limited us to one, but it's okay, because for me it's always, I'm not even a bush type of person. I really prefer the coast. So for me, on the coastline, it's definitely Diani because of the clean beaches. Yes, but on this side, if you're more of a beaches, coastline type of person, for me it was definitely Diani. But on this other side, 100%, everybody in this life, how I wish could
Go
get
to the
an
Mara.
opportunity to just go to the Mara. It's there's quite nothing quite like it. You'll watch all the Nat Geo in this world. You need to go and see it in person. And what I like is that it's been, the way it is it's not wildly expensive and just for a certain class of people anymore. There are packages that if you save, I promise you can afford and go to the Mara.
Fantastic.
Put it in your bucket list, guys.
My gosh, this is a difficult one for me. Honestly, it is. The route that we used to travel to Baringo will forever
Oh my goodness.
be imprinted in my mind.
So true.
Baringo is beautiful. Gosh,
The views.
when we talk about Baringo, normally in the news it's about cattle rustling
And bandits.
and what
Especially bandits.
right?
What's
But
that?
You would
go-
never think.
What's after Peter
Never
Equator?
There's a place when we were going up like this.
Right,
Remember when
the
we were winding?
road.
Then we stopped.
The
refused to
mountains.
stop.
Para akasema, but then we stopped at that viewpoint.
Hey.
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
we just all kept quiet for a minute.
Yes, it was breathtaking.
I've never seen
It
anything
was
quite like that.
breathtaking. The expanses of, as you're headed to Marafa is beautiful. The Hell's Kitchen, you're looking at the calcium on Ikochini. I think it's about Ikochini. Then there's the iron soil that is Ukoju, then the sulfur soil. And then the way the land is just
Wow.
because of, I don't know, is it natural causes or what? It's beautiful. You're looking at a sunset, watching the sunset from there.
Mind blowing.
I can't put it to words.
You can't
guys.
put it to
I can't
words.
put it to words. We got an opportunity to walk in the water like Moses in Children of Israel. Walk in the water when it was
What a
low tide
parallel.
to one of the islands and look at our coast from the, oh gosh, to Semenini, to Wezi,
Atuwezi. Oh.
I think our country is just so beautiful.
So beautiful.
You look at forests in the sides of Tigoni, the tea plantations. You can't just
You
stop and
kwenda
stop.
if you can't me.
Right?
It's so luscious.
Right? Me, I really just honestly love this land. I don't think there's anywhere I've been to that
Even
I've
me,
not loved.
I don't think there's any, like Kenya, there's just nothing like it. Maybe we are biased,
I'm telling
but
you
still.
guys, even Suswa itself, do you know they've found a way, the people in Suswa have found a way to be able to tap the geothermal, but not the water, the mist, that, what is it called? The steam
Yeah.
that comes from underground, and
Those
channel
springs,
it
hot springs.
to water and harvest it into water. That is already distilled water. You don't even need to boil it.
Yeah.
And still, they haven't done anything to they are still coexisting with the caves, the bats that are there, the land.
Can
My
you
God.
imagine?
You just look at these things and you're like, my Lord, this is wonderful.
Mm.
I really just love this country in its entirety.
So much.
I just love it in its entirety. If there's a place I can speak about, it's this country.
It's Kenya.
Like till kingdom come.
Forever
I love
and
it.
ever.
I love it.
I think if there's a person who's trying to look for destinations, ashaanza
They are
kukataa.
writing notes.
And let me tell you, Kerio Valley is not done justice. Oh my goodness. I can't even picture it. Let me tell you, we were there and I was telling people, how comes no one markets this?
This place, I've never even been to Kerio Valley.
Only the locals know
We
it.
have.
We even saw
You remember when we saw during Baringo trip where we stood?
where we stopped to take photos. While
That
we're coming
was
back.
Kerio
That is Kerio
Valley.
Where people
Valley.
even do paragliding. Is it paragliding or something?
Yes. Tukisema this place is so
Oh, that's
unmarketed, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But I think for
Tembea
me,
Kenya, guys.
the sunset in Marsabit. Oh my goodness.
Masabita tulikuwa
When you
nafaa
went for
kufika.
mission.
Yeah, let me tell you, there's something about, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's sentencing. It's
Even me, I'm
Then
adding to my
we were on
list.
top of a bus. Imagine, as Son was saying, we just kept quiet, looked at the sun,
Yeah.
set slowly and majestically. Oh my goodness, there's something about nature, and I think when God says, "I'll judge you by the things you saw," it includes the things that human beings, you look at it, and all of us will keep quiet and think Big Bang, and we're like, "Hata nyinyi hamwoni Big Bang where?"
Big Bang Theory. Come on.
Oh.
And I think as we close, I think the whole purpose of this conversation was to show us at times we can look so much on the heaviness of what the nation is going through. We forget the beauty of people and
There's
spaces
so
we
much.
have in our nation.
There's so much.
That sadly foreigners enjoy more than we
Way
do.
more.
In fact, they know more of these spaces than we
Than
do.
we do.
We're just starting to uncover this. And for me, as we close it, go and know your nation. Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
Limuru tu Tigoni, you'll be
Yeah.
Start with Limuru ni hapa tu. Yeye unaweza panda matatu.
you'll be ama pana tu KICC. I wish angekuwa naifungua usiku, because for those who come from Nakuru, hapo Rironi or somewhere or Zambezi, there's a view you can see Nairobi from afar, and it looks, the lights look absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know Nairobi is seated low.
Yes.
Unaona Nairobi inakuwa home. Yeah.
City. My city, my town. Should have a playlist playing at the back.
And with that, man, go and tour your country and
Yeah.
spread the good word about Kenya.
Yes.
Until we see you next time, have an amazing rest of your year.